With all the hoopla of the Greek election now behind us, Greek politicians are now settling down to the serious business of forming a government. Although the pro-bailout parties and the anti-bailout parties effectively were neck and neck in terms of votes cast, in terms of seats won, the pro-bailout parties were slightly ahead and have been asked by Greece's president to form a government. This is expected to take a couple of days. However, from the department of "you can't satisfy everyone all the time," eyes have now shifted to Italy and Spain. Spain in particular's borrowing costs continue to skyrocket. Overnight, their yields on their 10-year bonds increased to around 7.29%, which is the highest since the euro began. So in terms of effect on the markets of the Greek elections, the effect was relatively muted in terms of equity markets, the Dow down around 25 points. Most European equity markets were also relatively flat. There was some movement in currency, however, with the Kiwi up against the US, peaking at around 79.4 US cents overnight. The Kiwi also charged against the euro. Although New Zealand is a significant exporter of dairy products, in terms of world dairy production, New Zealand is something of a minnow. According to numbers recently released by the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organisation, 2012 milk production is expected to reach around 750 million tonnes. That's about 2.7% up on 2011. India is expected to be the largest producer of milk in the world, with around 120 million tonnes of milk. That's around 17% of total world production. Interestingly, however, India is not a net exporter of milk products, which reflects the fact that most of its milk is consumed at home. Looking at New Zealand, the FAO expects New Zealand to be a significant exporter of whole milk powder and skim milk powder in 2012, commanding around 50% of the whole milk powder export business with around 1.2 million tonnes and around 400,000 tonnes of skim milk powder. However, while that seems like significant amounts, I'm sure viewers will agree that compared to those production numbers in India, that's merely a drop in the milk bucket.